This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed on CLNS. Today is Wednesday, February 14th, 2018. This is Mike Walsh reporting for CLNS, the leading online provider of audiovisual coverage for the Boston Celtics. Happy Valentine's Day, Celtics fans. We've got a big announcement coming tonight at CLNS. Stay tuned to the Celtics game against the Clippers and follow at CelticsCLNS on Twitter. The announcement drops at 8:17 p.m. Boston gets back at it after a couple much-needed days off, licking wounds from that Sunday afternoon beatdown at the hands of the new-look Cavaliers. Cleveland has crawled within 5 games of Boston, which now sits a game back of the Raptors for the number 1 seed. Toronto has won 6 straight and Cleveland 4 straight, while the Celtics have dropped 2 in a row. The Clippers are 29-26 and a half game out of the Western Conference playoff picture. They'll obviously be without Blake Griffin after the star was traded to Detroit, but the Celtics will see old friend Avery Bradley again. Bradley hasn't exactly lit it up since arriving in LA 5 games ago. He's averaging just 9 points over that stretch. The Clippers are also without Patrick Beverley, who is out for the season with a knee injury. Reserves Juwan Evans and CJ Williams are both questionable with an abdomen and ankle injury, respectively. On the Celtics side of things, Marcus Smart and Shane Larkin remain sidelined, but as Pat Kazelka reported on the newsfeed yesterday, both should be returning following the All-Star break and were seen at practice recently. After tonight's contest against the Clippers, Boston won't play again until February 23rd at Blake Griffin's Pistons. Not long after watching his own number 34 rise to the rafters, Paul Pierce had some thoughts on whose number would be following his up and sitting side by side on that banner. According to ESPN's Chris Forsberg, Pierce said, quote, "Without a doubt, KG's number will be the next one retired in Boston. It's going to happen," end quote. Kevin Garnett played 6 seasons in Boston, winning the title with Pierce in his first year in 2008. While that tenure does pale in comparison to Pierce's 15 years, Garnett was a complete culture changer, and his impact has arguably lasted on through today's Celtics. Forsberg writes that while Danny Ainge admitted to having informal discussions about Garnett's number 5 jersey, any decisions would ultimately come from the team's ownership group. You all know that SeatGeek is the smartest, easiest, and most reliable way to get tickets to every type of live event. That includes Celtics games like tonight's against the Clippers, so why go anywhere else? Especially when CLNS is going to hook you up with $20 off your first SeatGeek purchase. Go to SeatGeek.com or download the SeatGeek app to your phone. Use their value system to find the right tickets for you and enter promo code GardenReport, all one word, that's promo code GardenReport, for $20 off only through our friends at SeatGeek. In more fallout from Pierce's Sunday celebration, the specter of Ray Allen has come up again. With Garnett, Rajon Rondo, and Doc Rivers sitting courtside for Pierce's jersey retirement, Allen's presence was noticeably absent as he was a large part of that 2008 title run. Allen posted to Instagram a photo of he and Pierce from their playing days, accompanied with a lengthy written piece, which you can read in its entirety at Tray4 on Instagram, that's at TRAYFOUR. The post essentially congratulated Pierce and the entire 2008 team before admitting that the last few years have been tough on him. He claims to have been berated, lambasted, and had his name smeared before saying that he will also always be a Celtic. According to Allen, he and Pierce do speak, and the lanes of communication have remained open. Let us know your thoughts on Twitter. Does KG deserve to have his number hang next to Pierce's? Do you want the guys to bury the Ray Allen hatchet? Hit us up at CelticsCLNS or at CLNS_Walsh on Twitter. The Celtics are back on national television tonight, hosting the Los Angeles Clippers at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN. CLNS Media has you covered throughout the night. Josue Pavone had Mass Live's Tom Westerholm on the pregame report this morning. Matt Genak will be back tonight with your postgame recap here on the newsfeed, and you can get all the locker room content and Garden Report episodes you need at youtube.com/CLNS Media. Be sure to also follow CLNS on Twitter at CLNS Media and myself at CLNS_Walsh. Reminder, we have a big announcement dropping 8:17 tonight, and then the full announcement at 9 p.m. Follow at CelticsCLNS and at CLNS_EP for those. Subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS Media Network's mobile podcast app. This has been Mike Walsh for the Boston Celtics newsfeed.